I'm Brent Staton. I'm a physician from Chattanooga. I'm running for U.S. Congress in the 3rd Congressional District. I've come up and made a lot of new friends tonight, but I've got a few friends that are not so new here as well that I appreciate the opportunity to see you guys up here. It's good to see you. And we've got to get folks to show up to vote in this race. We need to keep this courthouse full. We don't need to throw them out on the road and the street like some folks want to do with the newspaper, but we'll leave that alone. I'm a Tennessean, born in Nashville. I was raised up around a little area called Pall Mall, Tennessee. I don't know if any of y'all know where that is. I graduated from Alvin C. York Institute. We need to keep that a good school here in the state of Tennessee. Absolutely. Went to Tennessee Tech for undergrad. Went down to Georgia for, that's right, Tennessee Tech, all right. Went down to Georgia for a master's degree, and I got back here as quick as I could from Georgia. Ended up down in South Australia for a medical degree. Then I came back to Chattanooga for training in obstetrics and gynecology and family medicine. It's what I practice currently. Which leads me essentially to the reason I'm running for Congress. Every day I show up to my office and I see folks just like you. See folks coming in that can't afford their medications, they can't pay their rent, they can't pay their bills. They decide whether or not they need to take Plavix, and I'm sure there's a few folks here on Plavix, or decide whether they need to take a statin medication or something for their blood pressure. They just try to determine whether they can cut that pill in half or they can skip days, and that does not need to happen in this country. Folks come in on fixed incomes, have a difficult time paying their bills. That does not need to happen in this country. A lot of folks out there running for this seat say that we need to, I guess what they call personalized Social Security. That's essentially privatized. They change the words, but it means the same. We don't need to privatize Social Security. We don't need to privatize Medicare. We need to keep it in the hands of the people, which is you and me. If you give me the opportunity to go to Washington to represent you in the 11 counties in the 3rd Congressional District, I will promise one thing. I'll take the values that I learned in Pall Mall, Tennessee with me to Washington. When I was out there chopping tobacco with my grandparents and pulling the little green tobacco worms off as a little kid, stepping on them, which I was told not to step on them. I was just supposed to put them in the pail, but stepping on them was a lot more fun. Hauling hay back when the bells were square, not round. I'm kind of jealous of my brother, how he lifts them now with the tractor, but we'll leave that alone too. But, you know, those are the values that I will take with me if I get the opportunity to serve you in Washington, D.C. I will not bring D.C. back to Tennessee. I'll take Tennessee with me to D.C. And whenever the time is up in Washington, I'll come home, and again, I'll serve as a family medicine doctor because that's my career. I'm not a politician. But if given the opportunity, I appreciate your vote in August to get through the primary, and then I will appreciate your vote in November so we can go to Washington, D.C. and serve the people of Tennessee well. And that's, it would be a great honor, and I appreciate it very much. Thank you. And one more thing, sorry, I can't let the other guys win here. That's my wife standing right back there. She travels with me quite a bit where I go, but thanks, honey, for coming. And I'm, you know, just to summarize, so whenever you go into the voting booth, so you can remember, I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a physician, and most importantly, I'm a grandfather to a 9-month-old little girl. Thank you.